reports went on, there was a woman that was in the living room, and I asked her, I said, how do you feel about this? She was enraged. She said, this is ridiculous. She was pounding her fist on the coffee table. A lot of fist pounding in these stories. She said, when are we going to stop this? When are we going to send the Marines to kill the soldiers that killed the civilians so there isn't any more of this going on? Why don't we stop this? There was another gentleman who was in the living room. And he had just kind of gotten into New Age thoughts. And I asked him what he felt about it. And he said, about what? Rwandans? He said, they knew that was going to happen. He said, that was their karma. They knew on some level when they came in this lifetime they were going to die that way. And he said, there really is no death anyway. It's about 6 o'clock. You want to get a bite to eat? And he felt nothing. And there was a third woman who'd gotten up and walked into the kitchen. And I followed her in and I said, what did this program mean to you, what you saw tonight? And she turned around, she had tears in her eyes, and she said, I don't know. She said, I don't want the soldiers to die, because that's the same kind of thinking that led to the deaths in the first place. She said, I don't think we should go in and send in the Marines, and I just don't want any more people to die. She said, I miss those people, even though I never knew them. I feel different in my world because I know now that they're no longer here. That's the beginning of compassion. The first woman was in polarity. She was angry. She was in the same polarity that allowed that tragedy in the first place. The second gentleman was in denial. What he had seen hurt him on such a deep level, he did not allow himself to feel it, so he rationalized it away. And the third woman allowed herself to feel, and in doing so opened the path to the possibility of compassion. How do you know if you're in denial or lovingly detached? You can ask yourself a simple question. If you feel nothing when you witness an outrage or a tragedy such as this, there's a good possibility that it has hurt you on such a deep level that you are in denial. If you feel for what has occurred and you're not seeking retribution, or trying to get even, or the mentality that somebody's got to pay, then you're not in the polarity. You're allowing yourself to feel what has happened. And if you can say to yourself, I miss those people, and this didn't have to happen, and there's a sense that somehow there's a balance that's occurred here, you may be at the path, at the doorway to what we call compassion in our lives. This is a completion for our animal story that I began yesterday. My little friend Merlin, somebody said, well, are you going to tell us whatever happened to Merlin? Where is